Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday. Today, I'll be showing you how to fill out the hardware and software request form. The first thing you'll want to do is download the form. So you can find the form by accessing your ADP site, and then under Resources, you'll hit Forms Library, and it shows up right here under the New Hire paperwork. So you can click on this link and it'll download the form straight to your computer to fill out, but I happen to have it already downloaded, so I'll just open it up here. And the form is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll run through it really quick with you so you know what all of these fields mean and what you should be checking off and filling out for each of them. So this top section here is for the new employee's manager to fill out, or if it's an existing employee requesting new hardware or software, their manager should fill this out for them in that situation. So employee name, site location, position, manager, hire date. Hire date is important for new employees, but again, if it's someone who's already with the company and they're just requesting new hardware or software, that's the date. You should put the date that they need it by here. And then there's a brief section here asking for the reason for purchase. If it's a new employee, of course, you'll select new hire added to staff. But if it's a case where software has expired or hardware is end of life, you'll want to check off replacement device following IT evaluation after either myself or Matt has looked at that device and confirmed that it should be replaced. And then we go into the actual costs and options for typical hardware. So we have a 15-inch and a 13-inch laptop. The 15-inch is standard. 99% of employees will get that one. But if you're on the road a lot of the time and you think you'd benefit from a 13-inch laptop, that's an option as well. Just note that 13 inches is significantly smaller than the 15. A couple people that have asked for the 13, when it comes in, they're pretty shocked by how small it is. So just keep that in mind, that this is really intended for folks that are on the road 80 or 90% of the time. If you're based out of an office, the 15-inch will suit you much better. Then we have a docking station, which is another item that can trip people up sometimes. So you only need the docking station if you're requesting 2 or more external monitors. If you're requesting a laptop or a laptop plus 1 monitor, you don't need a docking station. You can connect your monitor directly into your laptop and that'll work fine for you. So this is an added cost that's only needed if you're doing 2 or more external monitors. Then the amount of monitors you'd like. A lot of folks just work off of a laptop. A lot of folks have 1 external monitor, and in certain situations where it makes sense to have 2 external monitors, that's an option as well. Keyboard, mouse, self-explanatory, and then other for anything that's not on this list that you're looking for. Same thing with software. So Adobe Pro is a common one that some positions need, and then of course Yardi and Entrata for a lot of the positions here at UGOC. If it's something else or something unique, just check off this other box and list that software out there. And then any specific printers, map drives, or special requests, those can all go into this box here. And all of these checkboxes were created nicely by HR, so everything's clickable. All of these fields are editable. You can put in whatever you need there. And then the last section here is just the required signatures. So this should be signed off by the person doing the hiring. Then it should be signed off by someone from IT. And lastly, it needs to be signed off by a regional or controller, now CFO Tracy, just to approve that it's been budgeted. And to sign here, you can either click into the box and then you can either set up a new digital ID, or if you have one already, it'll show up here. So I'll walk through quickly how to set it up if you don't have one. You'll just configure new digital ID, create a new one. I usually just save it to a file here, but if you want to save it to Windows Certificate Store, feel free. So I'll go ahead and save to a file. It just asks for a few fields of information here that you can fill out: your name, your organizational unit. So that would be like IT, management, operations, property management, whatever your unit is, you can put it in there. Organization name, UGOC, email address, and then these last 3 fields you can leave as is. And when you hit continue, it'll create your digital signature. So again, I have one already, so I'm just going to select this and click continue. You see it shows up here with the date and time. It'll ask for a password, which you'll set up when you create your digital ID. So let me put that in quick. It'll then populate there after you save the form. Or alternatively, what you can do is you can just hit this fill and sign option here. And then, oh, I think because I put in this signature, it won't let me do that. So let me delete this. So if you don't already have a signature here, you can go fill and sign. For some reason, it's not working. Let's see. There we go, fill and sign, hit the sign, add a signature, and for this option, all you have to do is type your name, hit apply, and then just drag and drop wherever you need it. And that's filling out the hardware software request form. And that wraps up this week's video. Hopefully that provides some clarity as to the proper way to fill out this form, and I'll see you all next week with another Tech Tutorial Tuesday.